Welcome back to Mario Kart Wii, gamers. Because you know what we're doing today. We're gonna begin our new Mario Kart Wii series, where I am setting myself a very simple goal: beat the basic Staff Ghost on every track. Now, some of these, like I've obviously played this game for a very long time. Some of them are a little bit I've unlocked, or I guess we're beating the expert Staff Ghost. Whatever, we'll figure it out. Some of them we have kind of beaten, some of them we haven't. The big thing is some cases I actually, because I play this by myself, or I used to. Sometimes I have already beaten the expert Staff Ghosts, and sometimes I haven't. So in the cases where I have to beat my old time. Which ought to be interesting. Right, now I will freely admit that I'm pretty good at most aspects of this game. Most aspects. I suck at time trials. So this is going to be a pretty interesting event, and if you want to see more of this, please leave a like on the video and subscribe. And leave a comment telling me how to improve, because I'm going to need it. I'm actually pretty excited to do this series, because I've wanted to for some time. But I wanted to finish the 3-star challenge first. And I needed a bit of a break from Wii, so I've taken about a 2 or 3 week break from it. Which I think was good for me. Because I've been doing World stuff, I've been playing a lot of Mario Kart World, which is an interesting game. Why can't I get that? My thinking is, unless this is the basic stuff, because I don't pay attention to this very often. See, that was an absolutely terrible record right there. I don't think... Yeah, this didn't get unlocked, so I need to actually do it. I need to unlock the expert Staff Ghost, but I'm not actually sure if I have or not. Or the basic one, or you know the one I mean. Why can't I get that? But yeah, we'll see what ends up happening with it. I may have to look it up. Because some are very obviously the expert Staff Ghosts. Some are not. But mostly they kind of are. I can never remember which ones are which. Is the thing. You know, I actually don't know, because this should be easy to do. It's not. I don't understand why I have such a hard time with this. But I do. But I need to beat it by a pretty comfy margin here. In fairness, the other thing is some of these records I've done recently, I did a few when I first dumped this to Dolphin, because for some reason my Mario Kart Wii transfer file on the Wii refused to transfer over. Oh, I did that just about perfectly. Okay, new ghost has been created. A fast Staff Ghost has appeared. Okay, we got it. Pretty terrible. But we got it. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to try to do this, and then eventually we're going to cycle back through and do the fast Staff Ghosts. That can be like a separate series or part of this one. I'm not sure yet. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Nope. I imagine... Okay, here's the thing. I'm going to talk about this. World. I absolutely find it hilarious that Moo Moo Meadows is in Wii as an original Nitro, right? But also it's in 8 Deluxe. It's in 8 Deluxe as a retro, and then came back in World as a retro because they added His Holiness the Cow. And I just want to say, can I just say this? Cow is the best addition to Mario Kart as a character ever. I cannot think of a better... genuinely, I can't think of a better addition to the game than His Holiness the Cow. I will be a cow main for the entirety of World's lifespan. I don't care if ultimately it ends up being the worst character in the entire game, because I don't care. Seriously, I don't care. I mean Link in 8 Deluxe, and apparently he's supposed to be terrible. But I don't care. I want to main cow. And that's what I'm going to do. There you go, 132. That should be a pretty fast margin. Yeah, fast staff ghost has appeared, no surprise there. Because some of these go really fast. I haven't decided. I mean, I might do the fast staff ghost. I'm not certain about that. Like, once I've unlocked this, I do have some other things I want to do with Wii. But we'll see. We'll see how I feel. The problem is, I'm kind of a sweat in Mario Kart. Like, I've been spending a whole bunch of time reading up good strats for World. And, which I'm really excited about. Okay, now there's one thing, because like World. I'm really excited for World, like to just be playing it, doing the 3-star challenge on there. But okay, I think this is a thing I can do, right? How do I do that on original Wii? I remember there being some way to do it. I'll have to I'm gonna look that up next episode. Maybe that'll be... actually, that's a part of the series, is can I do all the weird... Maybe that's a series I do. I don't know. Because I don't want to abandon Wii, really, is the thing. I know this is a shortcut. Because the problem is what I'm doing is I'm kind of going off of raw memory. Because, like, I've played this game on and off for 15 plus years. But I have never really bothered to look into the technical components of it, other than, oh, apparently Mach Bike is the best vehicle for medium, and that bikes are apparently completely overpowered. That's all I know. That's why, and I actually like Inside Drift a lot. Okay. I also know it's possible to do the Ultra on here. Whoa. Whoa. But I'm not sure how to do it, especially with a Wii wheel. I'll have to look that up because I do everything on this channel with a Wii wheel. Like, because I really like the Wii wheels for Wii, but I like the controllers for 8 Deluxe and World. Like, the World tracks are definitely... There's definitely a lot there. Yeah, look at how... Wow. I am nothing if not consistent on this track. I am... Nope, that was pretty good. That was pretty chill. The problem is sometimes I just obliterate the actual records, which is really funny. But most of the time I tend not to. Like, there's one I'm really worried about, which is Rainbow Road, because I know that one is apparently incredibly tough. But I'm also looking for... No. I'm also looking forward to it a lot. And I actually get to show some driving on this, because in the 3-star challenge you can't. I talked about this on the live stream that I did in the last episode a little bit, but you can't really... The way that you drive in the 3-star challenge is fundamentally different from the way that you drive normally, or in pretty much any other mode. Like, for example, I am less worried about being able to go off-road here. right? I messed that up. I think I'm supposed to up trick or something with it to gain more height, and I can never remember to do it. I know the shortcuts exist, but I'm not like technically capable of pulling them off. I need a long time for that. Oh, lordy. Okay, let's just try to get through this one normally. Make no bones about this. The only reason I completed that 3-star challenge is probably because of help from the comments. There's a few things that people have mentioned in the comments. It's like for example, apparently, if you're doing a wheelie, right, and you're moving back and forth, that basically negates all of the speed increase, which I didn't know. And then I tried from there to actually, nope. I feel like it should be faster to not do that and then use your mushrooms through there. I feel like that's the case. I do actually like what they did to this track in World though. But I do kind of find it funny that of the 2 Wii tracks that have been brought back in World, they're both from the Mushroom Cup. And there's something kind of hilarious about that. Whereas in 8 Deluxe, and maybe they'll bring this back in World DLC. Actually, I've had this thought for World DLC. Because I know if you're watching this, you probably like Mario Kart. I've probably got World if you got the Switch 2. Because pretty much everyone who got the Switch 2 got the bundle. What am I doing? That was absolutely a terrible ending, but I think it's probably going to be enough. How is my... Wow. Yeah, fast staff ghost appeared. Fair enough. No, but I think it's actually, this is my theory for DLC for World, and how they could actually do it is they have one world, right, which is their base game. But then what they could also do is they could have essentially people have separate islands. And that gives them the ability to bring back the Woohoo Island tracks from 7, which I think would actually be huge. I think that would be probably the best change that they could do. I'm not kidding when I say that. It's because here's my thinking. They do they have 4. They have 2 new cups, 4 tracks, and the first one they just take off from Sunshine Airport, so you bring back Sunshine Airport, right? And then you basically then you fly from 8. You literally fly to the next track. And then you do that, and that's how they can make it work with World. Which I think would be really cool, because it also would help because World's kind of, well, I think because the Grand Prix structure of World is, I think, actually pretty good. But I don't think it translates to online very well. And I think if they could set it up in such a way that it translated to online well, literally had it set up so that you can do the Grand Prix style or classic, so there's traditional 3 laps and then there's the drive to the track style. I think that would be huge just in terms of setting it up well. Because they absolutely that's how I would do it. Like because then you can have people who do want to drive each one, which is fine. Like that's totally valid on their part. And then then you also don't have to worry about, like if I want to go on a track, I now have to drive to it and it's one lap, so everyone has to pick random, which is what's kind of happening now. Which is not ideal. Yeah. The other track I kind of hope gets brought back is Coconut Mall, because I think it would be funny to bring it back for its like 4th game in a row. Like that would be actually really funny to just bring back Coconut Mall again. And Coconut Mall would probably also fit really well into the style of world, like what they want to do. So I don't know. I think they should do it. I think they should do it. See, and like that's how I would. And like World just serves as the end, like the Coconut Mall just serves as the end of the track. That was utterly terrifying, seeing bald grouse. That could be the thumbnail. Yeah, like that's how I would do it. That's how I'd set it up as for World's DLC. But obviously Nintendo hasn't asked me. And if they, I'm not saying that they shouldn't, but actually I'm not saying they should ask me, but I think I have some pretty cool ideas, Nintendo. Listen up. You listened to me to put a favorites menu in for Echoes of Wisdom. So, maybe you watch. Maybe Nintendo watches this. And if you do, Nintendo, I just want to say, implement that. Just do it that way. Trust. Trust. Like, that's listen up, Nintendo. I think that's how you should do it. Believe. Now, here's the thing, though. You look at 223, right? And now suddenly it's 213. Somehow there's an additional 10 seconds to come off that. I don't know how that's how I'm supposed to do that. But yeah, basically, like, that's how I would set it up. The other thing I would do if I was Nintendo, but Nintendo isn't me. I'm not Nintendo. I mean, like, my uncle works there, I'm just kidding. But, like, what I would do is I'd have that, and then make those changes to World that I think should be changed. And then I would go ahead and, like, there's some things with World that can't be changed, which are issues. Like, for example, they haven't really killed bagging. I was excited for World to kill bagging because it looked like it was going to. They haven't. If anything, they've made every track a bagging track, which is diabolical. But but I would. So there's a few nerfs I think that need to be made. Like, for example, the golden mushroom is probably the best item in the game at this point. Like, at this point, I think it's the golden mushroom, full stop. But the problem with it is, especially if you're doing Grand Prix, you wait till the second to last item set. You get a double box, and then have a golden mushroom in one of the two slots. It doesn't actually matter which. But, you have it in one of the two slots. And then you basically, what you do is you literally just bide your time to the last little bit, and then just hit your use your golden mushroom, and then steal like 5th or 1st. It's silly. And which me, like, is it becomes then a matter of, well, okay, let's just wait then until such time as I get a golden mushroom. Because even the stars aren't really... Whoa. Even the stars, like in World, I would say aren't really... Like, they've been more or less unchanged in my view, which is fine. But I definitely think they needed some help. Especially in a world where the gold mushroom's overpowered, the bullet bill's kind of been nerfed, the shock's been hard nerfed, and even the bananas and the shells have been nerfed, especially in Grand Prix. Like, really, which I don't love that. I don't love those changes, but I also kind of get why they exist in the same way. Oh, this is a thing I can do at one point, isn't it? No, that's not a thing. It is a thing. I know it's like there's some weird setup that you can do to go through that. I just don't know what it is. I'm also not even sure if it's possible on the mock bike. I should be much better at this track than I am. I don't really quite understand why I'm not. Actually, I wonder if I could do the Ultra. The Ultra I know on this is really hard. Is the thing. Like, I know it's really hard. I know it's difficult to set up. But also, see if I could do it. It'd be interesting content. No, it's over here, isn't it? Wrong one. Wrong setup. Although I did look like I kind of sort of got it, maybe. I'm gonna go for it. I think I've seen this done before, and I have an idea of where it's been gone, of where to go for it. I think I probably did get it last time. Which is really funny if you think about it. Maybe I didn't get it. Probably didn't. No. Let's restart this one. Okay. I think this is that's definitely going to be a series. Can I learn all the ultra shortcuts for all the tracks? Which I think, if you want to see that, let me know in the comments. Well, that was lucky. Yeah, no point. We got to reboot. I'm not even sure where to use these mushrooms. Like I said, I'm hopefully in the DLC for World that they add more like stuff. They add like stuff like Woohoo Island, which I think would be a great fit for World. Like I genuinely do. Wow. I genuinely do think that would be a great fit. Because I just don't see how it couldn't be. Like, I see no reason that... And it would be a great excuse to bring back the, It'd be a great excuse to bring back some of the retro cups. No, but I am also going to wait for someone to make the inevitable, Mario Kart World Wii mod, where they just take Wii's tracks and they make them all interconnected and all that, which it's inevitably gonna happen. And I think it will be really awesome when it does. Like, I see no reason that it couldn't happen. You know, and I think it would be, I think if they did, it would be awesome. Like, I don't know. I feel like that would be one of the coolest coolest mods in the game if they did that. It's like Mario Kart World, but it's just the Mario Kart Wii tracks. Would be really awesome. I don't know. Let me know. But yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna call it for this episode. If you want to see more of this, leave a like in the comments. No, not leave a like in the comments. Leave a like, subscribe, join the Discord, because my guess is I'm gonna have that thing revamped and reworked by the time this video goes up, because I'm finally doing it. So the link to that's in the description. And other than that, thank you all again for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Goodbye.